Some parents might think disciplining your child is being a mean parent, but discipline is really the basis of educating and shaping your child. News 8's Martha Kolaski has more in Parenting Today.
Joining us today is Christy Brownrider, and she is a parent educator at the Parenting Place. And today we're here to talk more about the importance of teaching your child. And when it comes to teaching your kids, discipline is a very important component in that. But what does discipline actually mean?
Discipline means to teach your child. So as parents, it's our job to get our children ready for the future and to be productive, happy adults. And so when we discipline our children, we're teaching them those limits and those things that they need to grow and thrive.
And there are some strategies that go with it. And one of those things is that a lot of parents will want to talk about is transitions and the importance of transition time.
Right.
How do you use that as a parent to make things go more smoothly in your day?
So what you can do is, and basically transitions to, just like you said, they're giving extra time for a child. A very immature little being who doesn't know to go from watching TV to going out with mom to in the car to go get groceries. They need that time to get that acclimated. So what you can say is, okay, you know, it's hard to use time. So you can say, when this show is done, then we're gonna go to the groceries. Or you can say, if you're at a park and you can tell your child, and usually this is the younger ages, 3 more slides down the slide, and then we're going to go.
Okay.
So it actually gets them set in their mind that this is what this means. We're going to be going soon. I need to get ready. It doesn't mean that every single time it's going to be foolproof and they're not going to lose it a little bit, or it's going to be hard for them. But at least you're giving them that extra time that they need.
Okay, a little preparation time.
Yeah.
Also, the power of choice can really work
Yes.
in your favor too. But how do you use that with kids?
So always giving children choices gives them control and feel like they have a say in their life. And in their world, we're telling them to do things. Their teachers are telling them to do things, follow this, do this. So if we can give them choices, it's really a big deal. In the morning, of course they have to be choices that the parent's okay with. So in the morning, as your child's getting ready, do you want to wear the blue shirt or the one with the stripes? And just simple things like that, instead of laying out the clothes and saying, this is what you're wearing. You know, give them those choice and that power, and they feel like, oh, I get to choose which one. And that way, you're okay with each one because they match the pants that you pick out.
Okay.
But it's a good way to give them that feeling of power and control.
And then finally, something we need to work into is consequences. There have to be sometimes consequences.
Yes, there does.
If kids' behavior isn't, you know, working with what you're trying to do. So how do you use consequences?
So basically, it's giving, you know, natural consequences are a big thing that we talk about. So what's naturally can happen if a child's hitting. So if a child's hitting their sister, you need to remove them from the situation, and you need to talk with them about that, and to explain the rule, no lecture, just short and sweet, and just let them know that they need to be away from that other person or whoever they're hitting or harming for a while and take a break. We talk about time ins, which is usually if a child's acting out, some emotional need isn't being met, or they're having a problem with the situation. So can we meet that as an adult by sitting with them, maybe giving them a pat on the back, giving them a hug, but also letting them know that you can't be with your sister right now because you're hurting them.
All right, very good. Hey, Christy, thanks so much for
Yeah,
joining
thank
us
you.
today,
Thank
too.
you.
If you'd like more parenting tips, you can always head to our website at news8000.com.